Are we actually about to do a Leicester and win the Premier League this season with Portsmouth? Well, so far we've only played against Southampton and Everton, but, you know, I'm a believer. Just let me have this dream. I did ask you at the end of the last episode what we should do with these 16 available attribute points, and most of you did say we should focus on the goalkeeper stats right now because, you know, Portsmouth is not the best team here in this league. We are by far the worst ranked one, and at least we could have a good keeper that, you know, needs to save them a few times this season. Without it, I think we are absolutely having no chance of staying alive in this league. Of course, the jumping is currently 77. Let's make that 80 as well. And yeah, we are gonna wait a little bit with the finishing and penalty stats because right now, that's not the most important thing. Of course, we are trying to get this Sweeper Keeper Plus playstyle also unlocked, which would be absolutely huge for us. But yeah, we will spend these 10 points for now. We'll save the rest. Let's see if there's a difference to our rating. And there we go. We're now an 81. You might have also noticed that we just hit 50% virtuoso points, which is huge because we have been saving up for the far reach playstyle for like the last 15 episodes. As you can see, we're gonna get unique long diving distant jump animations and increased chances of saving long distance shots. This is hopefully gonna help us a lot in game, and I'm very happy about our 4 current goalkeeper playstyles. We've actually got a cup game coming up now against Sheffield United. I'm very excited about this because last season we had a really solid cup run in the Carabao. So let's see if we can do even better this season, but Sheffield United are still in the championship, so we should be able to beat them pretty easily. I really appreciate every single time you guys leave a like on the video, so let's see if we can get 4,000 today. That would be a new record in quite a long time. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Basically, 80% of you watching are still not subbed, so please guys, help me reach that 1 million. Long on the ball, we'll pass it to Blair, and look at the right side, Bishop, and I don't think it's offside. What a start to the game, guys. It's taken 3 minutes, and Portsmouth are scoring a lot of goals recently. I've never even heard about this guy. Bishop, though, what a ball that was. Beautiful assist, and that is his second goal involvement in back-to-back games. He is really finding some fantastic form. Let's see if Sheffield can respond to that terrible start for them. No, this... I didn't expect that pass. Sander, what are we doing? Okay, yeah, I wasn't ready for that back pass, but I was about to say, what a fantastic player this new right midfielder seems. Long has been heavily involved. He will pass it out for Blair. Okay, then maybe a cross. Gives it to our new left back, Long. And we have won a corner kick. Come on. We take that any day. Dossel will be whipping this one in, it seems like. If we score another goal, and I would say it's game over. Pack gives it back to Dossel, and he looks for Knight, I think it was, our centre back. Now we got to get back, guys, because the Sheffield United wants to get this equalizer, and they're not playing so bad. Look at this. They're finding a way through, and there's the overlap. Here they come. See if they are gonna get their first shot of the game. There it is. We have definitely not had a lot of possession since we scored our goal. It's been Sheffield United running things. And here they come again. This is looking better from them, and Sander just barely saves it. We get a fingertip on that one. We were already a bit out of position, so I'm happy we decided to track back a bit. What a game we've got here in the first Carabao Cup round. Long for Bishop. Maybe a long shot. What was that? Don't let him get past. There we go. This new right midfielder can even defend as well. What a player. You know, we kind of need to find some talents if we want to survive this season in the Premier League. We need some miracles. Blair, this is decent football, and goes back to the keeper. That's the end of the first half. We started it pretty well, but after we scored, we have not been a better team, so we need to fix up. Ooh, awful mistake from Sheffield, which could cost them. Bishop shot it early, and on the rebound, we almost score it after all. So far, the Portsmouth fans are liking the start to this season. Of course, we are still unbeaten in 3 games now. 6 actually, if you include preseason, but That might be a bit shameless. Sheffield United are just passing the ball around, and there we go. Good pressure from Bishop. Maybe he could go all the way. Yes, difficult angle, but he gives it to Long. And how has he not scored? That's almost unbelievable, but it will be a penalty. Oh, we had the advantage. I didn't realize it was for Portsmouth, though. We'll take those, guys. Bishop missed in the last game. Can he score now? Come on, lad. Redeem yourself here, and no way. What is happening? I think Portsmouth has got to change penalty takers, because that's now back-to-back misses. Sheffield now. That is pretty good. They haven't been able to do much yet in this half, but there is the chance, and again, a ridiculous save from Sander. We are starting to really get a solid catalog of incredible dives, man. That is another beautiful one. They will get the corner kick, though, but they go short. Ooh, there's the passes, and thankfully, a Portsmouth player was in the way. And now Long. Come on, lad. Just run. He plays it in for Bishop. He can finish the game here, and no. We've had so many chances to bury it, but we just cannot seem to get the second one. Maybe now it's Swanson. No, it doesn't get through. If we concede now, then it's all our own fault, because we've had enough chances to win this game a long time ago. See then, maybe that has given Sheffield a bit of a boost, that they can still get through. Here is Campbell. We're gonna rush out a little bit, and guys, what are we starting to become here? We've had like 3 world-class saves in this game. What a goalkeeper. Very entertaining a game, that is for sure. Almost a bit unbelievable that there's only been 1 goal in it. Portsmouth has got a lot of players forward now. Bishop, that is terrible, lads. Still 5 minutes to go, and here is Sheffield. They cross the ball, and it goes all the way back to the keeper. That is nice. We are going to just time waste a little bit, couple of fakes. Then we'll give it to our centre-back Hill. Oh no, what is that? Sometimes this Portsmouth team is giving me a heart attack. Anyway, I don't know if we should be too happy about this performance, because, you know, without Sander, this could have been a bad loss. Which is concerning when we're facing a championship team. There's been 4 minutes of additional time. I don't think I've ever seen it be that much. So that means Sheffield still has a chance if they can create another attack. And it looks like they might be able to do it. They run down to the corner flag, and that one is caught by Sander. And the referee just blow the whistle. That was a perfect goalkeeping performance if you forget about that bad mistake we made in the first half. We don't seem too happy in the dressing room, even though we have gone through. Of course, we blew so many chances, and our defense was quite open. That's a deserved man of the match award if I've ever seen it. And up next, guys, we will be back in the Prem, and we've got West Ham away. The team which we were so close to joining this summer. Now we are going to be facing them, guys, and yeah, they are gonna be blowing those bubbles. I'm hoping we can pop them. This is going to be our first proper challenge of the season. Of course, we have faced Everton already, but that was in our stadium. This is the toughest challenge yet, that is for sure, and I think we're gonna get some answers today if we actually have a chance of staying alive in this league, or if we will get relegated immediately right back down to the championship. This is going to be a very tough test, so I'm happy we're at least having a good training session. Let's go. I'm pretty sure the West Ham supporters are going to be giving Sander a tough atmosphere. You know, they definitely would have loved to upgrade their keeper, especially after the first breakout year we've had. It's been incredible, to be honest. But we, of course, stay loyal to Portsmouth. This is where we belong. I've got to say, this detail with all the bubbles is pretty nice. I can barely see where the ball is, though. It's a bit distracting. How fun would it be if we actually managed to score a goal now while all of this is on the pitch? Come on. Yes, decent ball there through to Swanson. But Ward-Prowse intercepts. He's got a very good set-piece foot, and that header is straight at Sander. Let's give it to Swanson. Yeah, let's just not make any fouls around the 16-yard box, please, because I don't want to face free kicks from Ward-Prowse. And Inaki Williams have gone to West Ham as well. He's making his debut today. I wish we made signings like that, but don't think we really have the financial capabilities. We should ask Paqueta for some tips while we are here. Maybe we can make money some other way. We've actually got a corner kick, which could lead to something good, and that is just above the goal from our left back. Here is Diouf. West Ham are playing their way through, very good. And thankfully Bowen misses the target completely, because I'm not sure if we were going to be able to reach that one. But the warning signs are here, guys. We are in trouble right now. Oh no, here is West Ham again. Bowen with another shot. Guys, if we don't start to wake up here, it's just a matter of time before West Ham score. Let's go short to our captain. He plays it to our new left back, who I've got to say has been a pretty good signing. I'm just not sure if it's the investment we needed, because the problem is our creativity. But this is way better. Here is Michael. Come on, Michael! No! He almost gets his first goal for Portsmouth. I would have celebrated that so much. We have created a pretty big chance there in West Ham Stadium. And here is Widmer, our new signing as well this summer, from right back. Bishop now in the penalty box with a terrible effort. Okay, then there's been a couple of chances for both teams. And I wouldn't say we have played our worst game of our career, that is for sure. Even though West Ham have gotten pretty close and they are dominating the midfield battle, we just struggle a lot. They're playing through us way too easily. But they've got the qualities. Here is Paqueta. He plays it in for Fernandez. They are patiently building up something here with Nunes. Let's see what he can do. The cross comes in, and the header is in the back of the net. And it is the debutant Williams who's done it. As always, we really seem to struggle on crosses. A big goalkeeping mistake, of course, but also a pretty good header. Oh, all of a sudden, there's more bubbles on the pitch. I guess they do that every single time they score, though. But yeah, we need to try to somehow get an equalizer. Here is West Ham again. Their speed in these attacks are just next level. But okay. We have won the ball back, and now Long will give it to Michael, who's been close already. Bishop. Come on, boys. Imagine if we can get an equalizer. What a pass into Swanson, and he's hit it into the top left corner. And we've equalized 1 minute before halftime. What a game we've got, guys. And I cannot believe it, but we are actually scoring and creating a lot of chances. We didn't do this much in the championship last season. What a hit. A really important goal for Portsmouth right there. And all of a sudden, guys, this game is back on. We've got the momentum now. Here is Nunes. We got to be ready for any more crosses from him. Williams, wow. They're moving the ball at a crazy pace. Bowen gets stopped in the end. Come on, boys. Swanson already scored a goal today. He's always given us very consistent games. Michael got a pretty good chance in the first half. Let's see then. We have played our way through beautifully. Here is Michael again. And the keeper makes a crazy save. He could have had 2 goals. This is what I'm talking about. We are lacking that little bit of extra quality in the final moments. Michael again looks for Bishop. He heads it down to our new left back, who's going through this West Ham defense, and he smashes it. Wow, what is going on with these goals, guys? That is our summer signing, and he's been fantastic for us. We've gone from 1-0 down to 2-1. Sometimes our finishing can be really bad, and then we can just score goals like that, where the keeper has got absolutely no chance. What is going on with West Ham? They are in a big trouble now. I'm I'm not sure if anybody expected this game to go like this after we went 1-0 down, but right now it is Portsmouth running things. Dossel gives it back to Bishop. Nah, we are winning 3-1 at West Ham Stadium. We have completely outplayed their defense, and these shots are ridiculous. What a placement again. The West Ham supporters are booing their own players. It's not gone the way they wanted. What a statement from Portsmouth, man. With absolutely the weakest squad in the league. We have really played well today. And the only goal we conceded was because of our mistake as well. Here we go again. Bishop. Long. Can you find Michael? Nice football, but that shot is not as good. Maybe West Ham thought this would be a simple, straightforward game. And guys, maybe I wasn't actually joking when I said, are we gonna do a Leicester this season? Because with our squad and players, we shouldn't even be winning a single game in this league, at least on paper. But we've got that togetherness. This squad is like, you know, a family. We're playing with passion. That's what we're doing, boys. Let's see what West Ham can do now. They need goals, of course, but we have played much better in the second half. They haven't been able to create much at all. Here is Swanson for Widmer. We go down to the corner flag. I like it. And he gives it to Swanson. Genius pass. And Swanson keeps going here. Into Bishop. And good save from the keeper. Referee blows his whistle. That is the best result we have had since we joined Portsmouth from the youth academy. We have absolutely beaten the odds today. Fair play to anybody who thought Portsmouth could get a result. Now this is quite interesting. We are about to play a couple of games for Norway, and these are not friendlies. This will be qualifiers for the next Euros, and we are starting against Germany. That is a tough nation to beat. And we've also got Netherlands. What is going on with this group? I think you need to finish top 2 in order to qualify. It's also transfer window deadline day. This is the final chance for Portsmouth to make any last, you know, signings, which I think we really need, even though we've had some good results to start the season. You know, if we get one injury to Dossel or Bishop, we might be cooked. So let's see if there's anything going on here with our club. Today's top deals: Garcia has gone to Valencia, Calafiori has gone to Brentford, Anthony Gordon to Chelsea. I'm not seeing much movement though with Portsmouth so far. Let's enter the squad hub to see if we have missed out on something, and we'll sort this by the rating. Of course, we've got our new summer signing there, Mohammed as well, Widmer. Jensen is still at the club, but yeah, it's not looking like we have made any more improvements. So I don't know what to really think about that. We have to perform with the players that we've got, and maybe we've got a couple of players coming through the youth academy. For example, this guy Eduardo, he really did surprise me in that Carabao Cup game. So yeah, hopefully he can grow into something special. Let's get into the first group stage game then against Germany, and we obviously want a decent start, or else this could be tough. Haaland is now a 92 overall rated player, so he's just getting better and better. Nice to see the Norwegians support Alexander Sørloth after he was pretty much the reason we got knocked out against France. I'm not gonna lie though, it's kind of annoying that we already have international football when the season has just started. But we have to remember, these are not friendlies. It's very important that we get some results here so we can be at the next Euros. Erling Braut Haaland, take us to another bigger competition. Oh no, this is not the start we wanted at all. Sander comes out against Wirtz and makes a really important save. That was almost the worst start imaginable. We always seem to perform from our country, man. Florian Wirtz, though, you really should be scoring that chance. The Liverpool supporters will not be so happy seeing that one, I think. But he will get this corner kick. And Schlotterbeck doesn't get a good connection on it. Come on, boys. At least we've got the home advantage today, so I really do think we can give Germany a tough match. See now then, we gotta get Ødegaard a little bit more involved. As we saw against France, he created that incredible assist for Haaland. Yes, this is better. Ødegaard now. Nice pass through to Ryerson, and then Haaland with the right-footed shot. Not sure if that was the right decision. Musiala, is he gonna go by himself? He gives it to Wirtz. Shot is blocked, and oof. Just clear the ball, man. Look at this. They immediately win it back, and Wirtz is cooking Bjørkan right now. Stiller as well. This Germany team is filled with superstars, and there's the shot, but very poor. Let's give it to Ødegaard. Come on. Do a madness. Anke Olsen to Sander Berge. We just cannot seem to get through this Germany midfield. That's a little bit better though. Erling Haaland. Very frustrating to watch this game so far. Voltemade receives a free kick. No, referee, that is soft. Anke Olsen goes far up to Haaland. Maybe now. Ødegaard. Give it back to Haaland. Yes! And why does he shoot it first time? He had so much room that he could have run into and get a shot on his left foot instead. But we will take this corner kick and see what happens. It would be a beautiful moment to score right before the break. Ødegaard in for Haaland, and that is saved on the line. Sander Berge to Sørloth, and that is going to be a penalty for Norway. Get in there. It is so underserved, but I don't care right now. Adeyemi cannot be making a block like that with his hand. And of course, Haaland has been scoring from the spot every time we have played for Norway. Let's see if he can do it again. This time he's got to beat Ter Stegen, and of course he does. He is going to send us to another big competition. What a player. And somehow Norway have taken the lead. We have been a part of some crazy games recently, guys. Hopefully Haaland can become the top scorer in these qualifiers as well. We need him at the top of his game if we want any chance to make it out of this very tough group. Norway has not been the best team, but we've got the lead going into the break, so let's see if anything will change in the last 45 minutes. Come on. Germany are gonna try to go all out here to get this equalizer. They will feel very disappointed about this result. Wirtz finding a way through. Voltemade, and Wirtz with a poor shot. Let's give it to Ryerson there. What can he do with this? Oh, beautiful pass. And now Berge to Ødegaard. We have played through this German midfield. Sørloth crosses the ball in for Haaland. And look at the strength. No, he's a monster. Haaland, Ødegaard. Why am I mixing them up right now? We should have done better with that attack. Let's get a replay on Haaland's crazy strength. Norway are parking the bus pretty good right now. Parking the plane, more like. Voltemade finds a way through there for Musiala. The ball comes back post, and thankfully he did not hit the target because we were running into our own net. Let's see if Nusa can do something good for us. Heggem. It's gonna go back to Sander, and now we will go far. Yes, that is a quality pass. Haaland should be able to get it, and yes, but then he plays a really poor pass. Okay then, Adeyemi with loads of pace. Look at this. Brandt. Germany are almost finding a way through. They'll get another opportunity now with Wirtz. Adeyemi, that is offside. Come on. Oh, the Germans will be so frustrated watching this. But guys, we are 15 minutes away from getting a fantastic result there. Kai Havertz is coming on. That doesn't really scare me at all. Adeyemi will take this throw in, and Florian Wirtz with a absolutely ridiculous skill move. Really nice flick. Adeyemi into the box, and the Norwegian defenders are fighting for their lives right now. The pressure from Germany is on. Here is Musiala. The cross is out for a corner kick. Looks like they might go short with it. Kai Havertz is not able to do anything, but Ødegaard has lost the ball in a dangerous position. Oh no, this could be big, but of course it is Wirtz, man. His shots are so weak. And we make another save. We've currently got a 10 match rating, by the way, against Germany in a big game. Haaland looks for Bjørkan, and it almost worked. Let's just put some pressure on them now. Make sure that the ball stay in their half, and we will be getting these 3 points. Yes, Kristoffer Ajer. This is looking very, very good for Norway now. And I cannot believe this is the result. It's a bit similar like the West Ham game. And we'll get one final opportunity. Adeyemi crosses it in for Musiala, but that goes into Sanders' hands. And we will be getting the 3 points. What a result. What a day for the Norwegians, guys. And we are one step closer to the Euros. A very deserved man of the match performance. It was kind of reminding me of the one we had against the France, except that, yeah, the Germans weren't able to get one goal at all. So, of course, a little bit of luck, but this is what we need sometimes. And this Norwegian team, I feel like we are growing together after that World Cup campaign as well. And this team is just gonna get stronger and stronger. And if we do get to the Euros, I feel like we've actually got a chance of, you know, battling for the title, like we do for the next potential World Cup as well. After this team has got a few more years together, yeah, it's gonna be tough to stop this team. So up next, it's not really gonna get any easier. We are going away to the Netherlands. Loads of fantastic players. Virgil van Dijk against Haaland. This will for sure be quite an interesting battle. We are here at the Johan Cruyff Arena, the stadium of Ajax, and of course, the Dutch national team. Let's see if we can get back-to-back 3 points. In terms of stadiums, this might be the best one we have played at in our career so far. Norway, though, go immediately on the attack. This is a positive opening. Sørloth back to Aursnes. Oh, there was an option there for Haaland, but he didn't want to go for it, and it ends up not being very dangerous. And am I actually not seeing Virgil van Dijk on the pitch right now? I'm noticing Reinders, Gravenberch, of course, Jeremy Frimpong as well. Xavi Simons. This will still be a tough game. But for sure, we need to take advantage of the fact that Van Dijk is not here. Malen with a header, and it's wide. We had it under control anyway. They haven't been able to create as much as Germany did against us. So it's still early, of course, in the game. Maybe now, though. Gravenberch gives it out to Malen. But our defenders are stopping any potential openings. There is Daniel Malen, though, in a decent position for long, and yeah, that shot wasn't the most powerful one, but still quite uncomfortable. Maybe now, Erling Haaland. There's the long touch. This is what I'm talking about. We need to see more of this from Haaland, and he almost makes it all the way. He is so good. It's unbelievable, the fact that we are playing with the best striker, maybe the best player in the world. Here is Malen, and that one is back for Sander. Sander Berge gets lucky. Aursnes, Ødegaard, yes. Nice build-up from Norway. Haaland back to Ødegaard, and Martin has not had a good half. He's misplaced some really big opportunities. Can we pressure and win the ball back high up the pitch, or else it will be halftime? And there we go, guys. The stadium is pretty quiet, I've got to say. I don't think the Dutch fans are so happy with what they're seeing so far. Here is Netherlands immediately on the attack with Malen. And that is important defending. Jeremy Frimpong. Gravenberch. Long, and that is a big save from Sander, of course. But how long can it keep going like this? I mean, sure, they have 1 point. They've got to score one of these big chances. That was a really nice reaction, though. What can they do now? Gravenberch. He will give it to Frimpong. That one is blocked. Now we got to try to play the ball up because they've got quite a few players forward. But it doesn't seem like the Norwegians are interested in attacking so much right now. Or just patient with the ball. Ødegaard finds Haaland. That's a bit better. Come on. Alexander Sørloth plays it to Ryerson, and we have won a corner kick. Okay. Come on. We've got so many tall players. We should be able to do something from this. Ødegaard with the cross. And there is Erling Haaland, of course. But that is a quality save. Reinders doesn't find an option through the middle. Gravenberch. That's a good ball for Long. Is this going to be the moment for Netherlands? And a terrible shot again. Really, really poor decision to shoot it with your back towards goal. But here comes Gakpo. That could be a problem. What a player. Come on, Nusa. Can he also do something for us off the bench? Maybe we will actually just, you know, take this point. A draw is not a bad result in this stadium. 4 points after 2 games against Germany and Holland. We'll take that any day of the week. But here comes Netherlands' top scorer of all time, Memphis Depay. Will he be able to make an impact? Gravenberch on the ball right now. And that is a poor touch. Come on. Sonderberg, Haaland. Can we find a way through? I mean, this has got to be Ødegaard's worst game for Norway since we joined the team. He has not been able to do much. They've given Netherlands another chance. It will be heartbreaking if they score now after 90 minutes of football. But as long as they're going for these crosses, I'm confident we can defend them. Maybe Norway will get the final chance in this one. Ryerson gives it away. Here is Memphis Depay. Cody Gakpo. Oh no, not like this. Xavi Simons. Referee, look at the clock. He's not gonna blow it just yet. Memphis Depay, and Sander makes the catch. And there we have it. Somehow we scam a point in a very tough place. I'm happy with that, you know. It was not the best performance from Norway. We have returned back to Portsmouth and the Premier League after a very successful international break with Norway. And up next, we've got a title race game here against Manchester City. But we've got the home advantage, so let's see if we can create some nice atmosphere at Fratton Park and absolutely shock the rest of the world. We will, of course, be playing against Haaland today, so that will not be as enjoyable as being on the same team. And we really need to be at the top of our game. Wow, what an atmosphere this is. And yeah, are we gonna finally lose a game in the Premier League, or will we somehow keep this unbeaten start alive? City go immediately forward here. Haaland somehow wins that header. Rafinha, what is going on with this City team? Filled with absolute world-class players, and the first shot of the game is saved. 1-0 to Sander. Let's see how long we can keep that up, guys. What a start. Sander under pressure here from Erling Haaland, and we give it to Bishop, but Bernardo Silva doesn't hit the target, thankfully. Honestly, man, this gameplay is too much fun. Obviously, on paper, we've got nothing compared to the City team. Our best player, except Sander, doesn't even cover a day of any of these City players' wages. Dossel tries his luck against Donnarumma. Yeah, I'm wondering how on earth are we gonna score today. Maybe a penalty. You know, we like those. Haaland plays it to Reinders. He crosses the ball, and look at this. There's the shot, and it's out for a corner kick. Still goalless in these 23 minutes. Guardiola. Come on, boys. Michael plays it to Bishop, and Bishop, I was about to say he's done really well. But yeah, we just seem scared whenever we have the ball. Come on. Here is City though, and Pack goes back to Sander. We are still alive somehow. Meyer. That's incredible. To Dossel. Hill. No, that was not the pass. You could have gone back to the keeper there. We are really stressing with the ball so much. This is looking promising from City. But Reinders doesn't find the cross. Maybe now though. Yes, that's out for a corner kick. 5 minutes until halftime. Can we hold on? We are gonna go long with this. Rafinha in for Haaland, and that's gonna be a goal kick. Okay. Doesn't seem too happy. A little bit frustrated maybe. Hopefully it keeps going like that. I mean, a 0-0 result would be absolutely incredible for us today. We would obviously be very happy with it. I don't think they're gonna have enough time for another attack, so we go into the break. Very happy about this. City haven't actually had that many chances. So the game plan is working. Portsmouth with the kickoff in the second half, and we will be playing against the Fratton end in this half, and we are usually playing way better on this side of the pitch. Okay. This is looking nice. Dossel looking to find a way through there, but Donnarumma catches it pretty comfortably. That was a positive sign though from Portsmouth. We start the second half the best, and now we are just gonna have to pressure. But the City remain calm. Rudiger as well. What is going on with this team? Surely City has got to be a title favorite. You can go back to the keeper, lad. What are you doing? Erling Haaland now. And we make the save again. 2-0 to Sander. But we cannot lose the possession in those situations. It's so dangerous. Okay, we get lucky. Michael gives it back to Bishop, and Bishop looks for long, but a bit optimistic there. Haaland is on the run. We gotta make sure to mark him, but Reinders is cooking. He somehow finds Erling Haaland. Savinho now with the skill moves. We just cannot get anywhere near them. Look at this. Let's be ready for a shot. Bernardo into Rafinha, and Sander saves it. That's amazing. Absolute quality stuff. And we will play that nice and easy to Swanson. We've currently got a 10 match rating, boys. Swanson gives it to Bishop. Here is Portsmouth. Long. And yeah, we just get stopped every single time. We cannot compete, guys. We don't have the facilities for this. The best we can hope for is a draw. So let's just get back in defense, everybody, and park the plane. Okay, that's a poor touch. But we are playing it backwards. That's what I like to see. You know, I'm usually not a big fan of this kind of football here. It's very negative style, but you gotta do it sometimes. But all of a sudden, oh, Long, why didn't you shoot it? He gives it back to Bishop. And that is the biggest chance of the game, actually. I don't think he realized how much time he had. He could have even taken a touch. It was almost an open goal, basically. And of course, he hit it straight at the keeper. We could have actually stolen all the 3 points. Now it is City. But Hill heads it away. And Portsmouth has got possession. Swanson is running forward. Long. Let's see what we can do here. Yes! Swanson gives it for Bishop, and we've actually scored! What is going on with Portsmouth this season? This is a crazy fairy tale so far. And we might actually be doing a Leicester. Maybe people thought I was crazy for saying it, but maybe some more are starting to believe as well. Bishop gets his 3rd goal in the Premier League. And somehow we're winning against Man City. Oh no. 1 minute has been added. And City will get one last opportunity. And Erling Haaland shoots it straight at Sander. And that is the best victory of our whole career, I think, including national games as well. Usually there isn't this much jumping around and celebrating. Look at Hill, he's even dancing. No, I'm just falling in love with this club more and more. And yeah, how have we just pulled that one off, guys? Every single objective completed. Man of the match against, yeah, surely one of the title favorites. I left it all on that pitch, says Sander. And guys, we should be in contention for player of the season if we can keep this up. I know it's early, but seriously, we are seeing big signs here of a generational goalkeeper. Remember, we are only 19 years old as well. And yeah, this could be a huge season. This might be our breakout here, guys. We're currently sat second in the table, only behind Spurs. And up next, we've got Brighton, which should be a bit of an easier game than City. But it's going to be in their stadium, guys. Let's see how long we can keep this up, though. Drop a like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with the next episode.